you guys know that like Quest End whiskey is actually the official whiskey for GameCon Canada?
Well, I did.
Hell yeah.
I do now.
So we were fortunate enough to get to sample it this past weekend, and it was awesome. I found that, you know, when we got to talk to Matt Lillard, one of us did, there was actually that really cool storytelling thread behind the brand where they're building on the story throughout.
Yeah, which is really cool. So every bottle's going to have, like every different bottle's going to have a different part of the story. So it's going to tell this whole entire tale, which is...
Yeah, and it's really built around like celebrating the journey of it, which is so cool. And I think they have like a bunch of different styles out already.
So if you love D&D and you love whiskey, Quest End Whiskey.
What is it the official whiskey of, Kyle?
It's the official whiskey of GameCon Canada.
Oh, shit.
Coming soon.
I know, and you can find it at findfamiliarspirits.com. Find your familiar.
Now in Canada.
Finally in Canada.
We got it in there.
Love it.
Welcome back to another episode of the Good Enough Gaming Podcast. As always, I'm Kyle. I'm joined by Trevor, Daryl, and Jordan. This week's episode is entitled Sprung a Leak Again. You know what really grinds our gears? Lots of things, if you've been listening for a few seasons at least. But one thing in particular this week that we really wanted to talk about was the amount of like leaked info that comes out about games and movies. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned surprises? Does anyone even like fun anymore and not spoiling things? It's honestly getting a little ridiculous at this point. So hear us out as we not only rip into the marketing choices of some of these large-scale operations, but we give the flowers to those that, you know, breadcrumb it around so perfectly that it keeps everyone excited, but still exactly a little Spice Bay in there. Like, makes it exciting, but doesn't spoil anything for the larger group.
Correct.
Guys,
Everybody relax.
There's lots of things in modern media that I appreciate,
And
but this is the one thing
The one thing
I cannot stand. Like, I just hate it so much.
One of the to give people context.
Set
One of
the
the
scene.
things that came out recently this week was announcements for the new Super Mario Galaxy movie. Where
Well, it was a little while ago, but
a little while, but
It got Kyle real fired up
they
about it.
fucking plastered Fox McCloud everywhere. Could they might have hinted at it a bit, fine, but even then,
Once the internet confirmed it, they're like, shit, I guess we just...
Yeah.
I guess we just own it and just tell everybody. Why?
Even if you just said who the actor was and just be like, and so in an undisclosed role, then people are going to be in a fever of like, well, who's he playing? I
Who
don't
could it
know.
be?
Who do you think?
Yeah.
Like that would have been
Chris
a better
Pratt
way.
also. But that's exactly what they did with Donald Glover playing Yoshi, right? You're like,
Yeah.
I don't really expect Yoshi to have a voice actor. I don't even know if Donald Glover,
not at all.
but for the PR campaign that we're about to slog through with this movie, they're like, well, he's a huge name. We got to use him.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, we know Yoshi's in the movie.
And he's
like,
going to be at the press releases.
yeah. They're like, why the fuck are you here? So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
It made sense
to make
to
that
reveal.
announcement.
Yeah.
But with Fox, like Star Fox, you're
Just-
like, why?
Like, if it's a fun cameo and it's a surprise, like, save it for
Leave
the
it.
theaters.
Yeah.
Save it. Like, what is wrong with
Because
saving these
Kyle's
things?
kids, I don't think know who Fox is.
A lot,
right?
a lot wouldn't.
Our generation does.
Yeah.
Yes,
a lot
that's
wouldn't.
for us.
It's
Yeah.
for us.
It's
Yeah.
for us.
and we
That's
were
our
just
thing.
talking about this, but I have a hypothetical for you. Imagine, if you will,
I don't want to.
Avengers Endgame movie trailer. You see Captain America catch Mjolnir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
no,
that,
Right, yeah,
Ruined.
Exactly.
Yeah. That whole part.
And,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, the media and like the marketing aren't the only ones to blame, because think back
Well,
to
the consumer is
think
definitely
back to
part of it.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
They're like, people just couldn't help themselves be like, this movie poster has some shit edited out.
Yeah. There's gaps here. This is supposed to be something here.
You know what though? I still would have rather that. Like
I'd rather the
because
speculation.
again, that's still people just fucking guessing.
Plausible deniability
Right?
is
Yeah.
all I want, right?
You know, and like with this, it would have been so easy just to be like, I don't know. I guess you're just and if you look at it from a marketing standpoint, if you don't spoil Fox McCloud in
more
the
people
movie,
are going to talk about it.
it's going to be a viral
better.
thing when it actually does hit theaters. Because the first thing people are going to tweet
Is it not?
like, holy fuck, I just went and saw the new Mario movie and there's a cameo that you guys would not believe.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Are
And then
they
2
turning
days
this into
later,
a Smash Bros movie?
yeah, 2 days later, all the streamers
Which, like,
ruin it.
I haven't
Yeah.
even seen it. I already know that's like it's already ruined. Star Fox is in it. The glove is at the end of the movie. Like it's
Glover?
the hand.
the hand.
The hand.
Smash
Oh.
Bros. hand.
Smash Bros. Hand.
I mean, Donald Glover's in it.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
well,
Maybe he
okay,
plays
let's
both.
relax.
It's just an unvoiced. It's just an unvoiced character.
He's so multifaceted. Yeah, you know, it's funny because like you look at the other side of the coin. If we want to play a little devil's advocate here, Sonic, the first Sonic movie that came out, if it was just like teasers
and here's Sonic.
and like
Yeah.
you only saw like the back of Sonic and you never actually saw his face until like closer to the movie, that could have been a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Yes,
it's like,
but revealing the main character of the movie
Yeah.
that's coming out
Yeah.
is not the worst.
Hey
thing you
guys,
could
we're
do.
releasing a Sonic movie. Who do you think's in it?
no, but
Starring
still, but
Tails.
still,
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, it could have been absolutely, I mean, the fact that there's going to be 4 Sonic movies, that may never have
True.
happened.
No, I'm
You know
with
what I
you.
mean?
But
Like,
like,
it's-
you had the time. There's obviously some corrections.
That was the equivalent of what we talked about previously with like being like, who do you think should play this character? Like,
Yeah.
what if we have Sophie Turner as Laura Croft? How do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Internet?
I feel
right?
like that's
what that
kind of
was.
why they spoil shit now, though, on purpose, because they're like, well, we
I don't
want to
care if
gauge
it's the main character.
like we want to gauge the interest of what people think of this character. It's like, do people care about Fox McCloud? Well, let's just put a poster
See what this
out
does to
there
the
and
internet,
see-
yeah.
There's limitations.
Put a little tail
it's
in there.
the Mario
Yeah.
Galaxy movie. Is Star Fox in Mario Galaxy the game?
No.
No. So this is not a necessary component to put into the trailer or any
Yeah, no, I
information that
agree.
anyone needs.
Yeah, I
it.
agree.
Does,
Yes.
does Star
Whereas, like-
Fox reside
Whereas, like
in a
we
galaxy?
know who the casting is
Yeah.
for all of the God of War
somebody.
series.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because that's been released, like that's been trickled out there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's fine. We know the Ragnarok story. We know what characters are involved. Now we know the castings for them.
Yeah.
Great.
That's fine.
But
Yeah.
if something else is in there that is like an Easter egg from another type, I don't want to know that.
that was like them
watch
releasing
it.
like
Yeah, for
images
sure.
of like they had all the people from Sunshine. They had some of the characters from Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
They had like Pikmin in there.
Yeah,
That's just like clearly different Nintendo franchise.
Yeah.
Like use it, go for it. But like, why show that? Like,
It-
I would love to go to the movie and have like a little crew
Cool.
of
I
Pikmin
would
running
love to
around.
Be surprised.
Cool little Easter
Not by a
eggs.
trailer, but
Yeah.
like by an organic experience in the theater.
I would like to circle back here to the movie that recently did it best, Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing was ruined.
Mhm.
Nothing.
And as a
Everything
movie,
was epic.
as a
Yeah.
movie, the story was okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
I'm
whatever.
not going to say this is a 10 out of 10 best movie ever made, but the
But it's
cameos,
funny.
It was a good fun. Yeah, it
yeah,
was a good
but the
time, though.
cameos and the Easter eggs that they dropped in the movie that no one knew about,
Yeah.
And like
or what took it up to that from like 7 to a 9, right? Like that.
And again, those were all rumors. Everybody was like, "Oh,
Maybe.
there
Yeah.
was somebody in."
Yeah,
But
there,
there's some that were out of left field.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, just like-
Yeah.
Wesley
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 Snipes.
Snipes, man. Let's go.
And even like original X-Men
The
characters,
Taxivator
like
himself.
Sabretooth and
But no, I agree with you. Like, honestly, it would have been such a cool moment to be in the theater, and all of a sudden, like, Star Fox music starts playing out of
Yeah,
nowhere,
like,
and then he
that's-
like just jumps in to I don't know, help out or whatever.
I just want someone to
that
like,
would've been
Mario's got a
cool.
headset on out of nowhere. Someone comes on the intercom and is just like, do a barrel roll. It's happening.
Yeah, and it's such a shame because so many trailers, and it's not just the Mario movie, it's not
Oh.
just like superhero movies, but there's
everything now.
so many movie trailers in general are like 2.5 minutes long, and you're like, well, I just got the entire
Well,
plot out of that.
I just watched
highlight
the
package.
movie.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like reading the Coles notes of a book. Like
Yeah.
I got the whole thing in a 2-minute piece here. Do I need to go? Like
Yeah.
I know how this is gonna end.
Like the perfect counterpart to those types of trailers recently is Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Like he released a trailer
Just like
for that.
little flash of a character. You're like,
Yeah, a little snippet. It was like a minute long, and
Yeah.
it showed you nothing. And I was like, sign me up.
which is pretty funny because it's a pretty famous story that's been around for just a little while. Like,
very
spoiler alert, that
famous.
movie, that story's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah.
So-
So like that's all we want.
Yes.
you
I
know?
don't. Well, yeah, like even I've kind of refused. There's our like, and Jordan knows this because I messaged and when we are in our
Don't
group
tell
chat,
me.
I don't want to know certain things. I don't want to
Yeah.
watch trailers because there's so much of them are so bad.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
the experience taken away from me before I even have the chance
Totally.
to like
yeah,
partake
100%.
in it. So I haven't even watched the second Mortal Kombat trailer. I refuse because I want to go to the movie and just be surprised
Yeah.
completely.
Which I think we're going to do together.
We are going
Yes.
to do.
It's
But, like,
required.
Mhm.
That's the component where I'm like, no, like I don't want to be like, I don't want to have all of that mystery taken away from me or
No,
that
I don't
excitement.
wanna know.
I don't want to know. I'm excited that that's coming out. I think that that's a great thing. I think of games like Elden Ring. It didn't really have a whole
I
lot.
mean, it didn't make sense even if you knew what the fuck was going on.
No, but like there was barely anything in the trailer other than like, this is the next FromSoft game.
True.
And just a very like small glimpse into sort of the graphical, like
Like, give me the landscapes, give me the
Yeah.
score, like
Give me
whatever
some
the
cool,
music's gonna be.
some
like,
cool fight mechanic, but
Yeah.
obviously, like, each weapon in that game's so different.
mhm,
Right.
Yeah.
or like you have movie trailers that I think of that, you know, maybe it's too far on the other side, but I appreciate would be Cloverfield
Yeah.
And,
yeah. That was a good one. Yeah.
and Paranormal Activity. Like everyone thought it was like actual house tapes that were like it was being released and it was limited release. It was only at certain theaters, and so it was like, this is too shocking to be out in regular public, like shit like that. That's just genius marketing. If people want to go see it and partake in it,
Tell
and,
people they can't see it.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's too scary.
Yeah.
It's too scary.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta know.
I'm
Like,
gonna see it twice.
I have to go see it.
I just think those are the things that I think our generation is used to. Like we
The
we
slow
want that.
trickle.
And I'm so
Yeah.
shocked that the overindulgent preview is what's popular now, considering that everyone has a 15-second attention span.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's the standard now. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I feel like a lot of them now, like you said, they like with Star Fox, like they put in enough Easter eggs. They just want to make 2 minutes of content, and then they try and trickle in those Easter eggs to then get the hype train
Yeah.
rolling. Because then
Right.
every content creator is going to right. It's going to talk about, and that's where, like, luckily with Mortal Kombat being a little smaller and not being like out this week or whatever, right? You're not getting the ramp up of that where, like, no matter where you go, you're going to see it.
Yeah.
But like, this is Mario and Nintendo making a movie,
Mhm.
right? So like, the budget for this is fucking everywhere.
And it's
so like, you
gonna make
cannot
$1
avoid
billion
this. Yes.
in its sleep. Like,
Right.
But
yeah.
you made a $10 decision, you idiots.
yeah.
Right. And that's the same thing. Like the other one that recently came out that drove me nuts was Dune.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys see it. It's a 2.5 minute trailer. You see like the highs and lows of the entire fucking movie. You're like, oh, Jason Momoa's back. He lived. Right? You're like, Paul Atreides has a kid now. Look, he's now overseeing all these people. And you're like, you see this battle that they're clearly easily winning. And it's just like, there's some ups and downs. And I understand with Dune, it's like, you're kind of there for like the atmosphere and the cool cinematography.
I'm there for
But,
the
like-
popcorn bucket.
You're there for the popcorn bucket later. But like that whole trailer was just like, I'm happy for the Dune people, but I'm like, I know exactly how this movie's going to go.
Mhm.
Aside from the fact of I have a lot of qualms with Dune and it being like the male version of the Disney princess of what they've turned it into. So
Yeah.
just use your chi. Just use your chi. It's fine. You just overcome obstacles with no fucking dilemma ever.
That's how
Lisan
that
Al
works,
Gaib.
right?
Just walk out there. You're fine. Just
That's how real life works, right?
yeah, fuck me.
I'm positive.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I think
that's my
that.
qualms with Dune. That's
Yeah.
separate from what we're doing here. But like same thing, like those trailers, like the other one I guess with Jason Momoa, is like they just announced the new Supergirl trailer.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
we knew he was Lobo.
Yeah, that
So
wasn't
we
a
see
surprise,
him and it's
yeah.
like, okay, this isn't like huge. But same thing, there's a lot of that story that just gets like dumped to you.
Exposed right
Yeah,
away.
yeah. Okay, cool. I know the entire plot of this movie now.
To know.
Yeah,
I
don't watch it, Dale. It gives it away the whole
I
fucking
don't
thing.
want to know.
But also, Lobo looks pretty dope.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lobo
it's
looks great, and
it's a better casting for him.
it's the
He was
perfect
good as- he was
casting.
fine as Aquaman, but Lobo is more Jason Momoa than
I dumped a bunch. There's a bunch
100%.
today that dropped as in the chat that came out today. There was also the new Masters of the Universe.
Mhm.
And now we see Jared Leto. Like we already know Jared Leto is playing Skeletor.
yes.
But
Yes.
then it's just like full shot. Here's the
I
character.
don't want to see it.
It's like
No, something needs to be left to the experience, not the trailer.
yeah. And I think that's part of it too. When you get these companies like, why aren't people going to watch movies now? It's like, well, I just watched the whole fucking thing and now there's no like
Like
weird
I'll
inner
watch it at
feeling.
home.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
weird
Listen
inner
to us,
feeling where I
okay?
want to go
Movie
see it.
executives, listen to us. If you overdo the trailer, nobody will go see the
Yeah,
movie.
we have seen it already.
Yeah.
We'll save our $25.
It's not
and-
even just Netflix's fault. It's
No.
your own fault.
Now, I think Daryl can agree with me on this because we both like horror movies. But
Yes.
like honestly, I think the large majority of movies could take a
Take a
page
note.
out of horror movies because there's so many of them in trailers, and even fucking 75% of the movie you never even see the monster or the
Yeah.
ghoul or whatever it is, and then even when you do, it's just like it's a shadowy figure or it's like half of a face,
Or you get
or-
the jump scare face right at the end of the trailer or something.
yeah,
Like,
you
what the
know,
hell?
and it's like I can think of so many different scary movies where I saw like the opening trailer for it, and like I said, it was cinematography and spooky music and colors and the landscape and theme of it.
Yeah,
and
no
you
clue.
never see whatever the bad thing is. So whether it's a monster or a ghost or you never see it.
Or the main character is actually the ghost.
Or
What is
it's-
Spoilers.
God.
but those leave such a lasting impression because you're like, that was creepy as fuck, and I still have no idea what that movie is about.
But I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
And then fuck, more movies need to follow that suit, man.
Create intrigue, not awareness. Like you need to be able to like create intrigue and keep your audience wanting to see more without having be like, well, I know it's that.
It seems like it's almost, we've talked about this with like the whole Netflix like repeat the story
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like that where they're like, here's what's happening in the movie, here's the story. I hope it's like just so you know, so you're coming in, so nothing like makes you get too high or too low, right? Like like kind of that, like we don't want to trigger anybody.
Gaslight
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right. We're just like, we
Yeah.
need to give you like the Coles Notes version,
Yeah.
if that even still exists.
I'm sure it does.
Yes.
Spark
It's just
Notes.
AI.
It might
It's
be
just AI.
rebranded.
It's just AI now.
It might be rebranded.
Right, but we need to give you this so that you have like an idea of what's going to happen. So when you come in, you're neither disappointed nor like overly happy about it, right? Like you just know, and it just ruins it.
But I think that's why so many movies suffer at the theaters, because a lot of people see trailers and they see, potential spoilers and Easter eggs online. And then like the amount of times that I pull up the comments for movies on, social media, and the overwhelming majority is just like, yeah, I'll see it when it comes to streaming. It's like, it looks okay, but I've seen too much of it now.
And I
Like,
think
I'll just,
I'll
watch
wait.
it when it's free.
But I think it's because of this. I think there's too much information being released or too much footage being released of these movies that you don't feel the pressure or the
go see it.
To go see it because
Yeah.
it's so much has been.
That like cultural, like, does I have to fit in?
I have
Part-
to know.
It's the FOMO thing,
yeah.
right?
Like I think that is gone because so much of it is out already. Like you've already been exposed before you even have a chance to go and see it in the theater.
The
I
instant
think previews
gratification.
need to be shorter.
Yeah.
And I want that old guy that used to voice over all the Disney previews.
This
I want that guy
summer.
back.
The gravelly
This
voice.
summer.
He's so good. Yeah, honestly, there should almost be like an unspoken rule. Every movie trailer is 60 seconds or less. and that's it.
Yeah.
Because like so many of them are
Give me
now
even
are
less.
2.5, 3
give me the
minutes
TikTok
long.
special, 45 seconds.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I wonder if that changed because for a long time, Instagram and YouTube Reels used to be limited to a minute.
Yeah.
And now they're up to 3 minutes. So now people
Yeah,
are they
right.
pushing that?
Oh, that's a good
Are
point.
they pushing that
Yeah, for
sure.
threshold
Yeah.
I didn't think
just to
about that.
For
maximize
social
that
media
time for
purposes.
social media
Yeah.
purposes?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah,
Okay, I need a break.
that's fair. That was a lot of angry
That
ranting.
was a lot of rant at once.
We're not wrong though.
We're not. We're not.
Like-
I could use some soothing tunes though. Trevor, ever distracted.
Sorry.
He's so cute though.
We're gonna take a quick break and dive into another jukebox.
Good enough.
Jukebox.
All right. Welcome to the Jukebox. This week, my last segment on the Jukebox, we got a little sad and gritty with The Punisher.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That was a very
That's a
good
good
one.
pick.
So
That's a
we're
good
gonna
call.
we're gonna bring it back to video games this week. So if you're new here, the Jukebox, we talk about video game music, nerdy music, where it comes from. And this one is inspired by Jordan, but not really Jordan, Jordan's wife.
Oh.
So if you are a person that constantly finds yourself either on YouTube or Spotify, and you find that cozy girl lo-fi channel, and you just want some coziness, Pokopia.
Mm.
It
It
is
is.
for you.
It is catchy. as
That is
fuck.
the most catchy and chill shit like of recent memory. It's so good. I know people love the game. Personally, the game isn't for me, but that music, that soundtrack is so chill. Like you're getting to like spa levels of, but like
Yeah.
a little, but you get that quirkiness of Nintendo and Pokemon.
Mhm.
Mhm.
There's just that little bit of like
Poke
cheer.
Spa.
What's
Yeah.
that like bit of cheer and
Just
like
Jigglypuff
fun
singing.
to it?
Yeah.
Put
put
me
everyone to
right
sleep,
there.
yeah.
Just my nightmare.
So currently I haven't found it on Spotify. I don't know about Apple, but it's definitely on YouTube.
Okay.
Pokopia, the soundtrack.
The movie, the game,
Yeah.
Yeah, there
The
you go.
experience.
the experience.
That's a
The
good pick.
immersive experience.
That's a good pick for sure.
Chill music. Pokopia.
All right, back to no chill. The second half. I want to
Calm, Daryl. Calm.
I want to talk about the double-edged sword that is leaks,
Okay.
because I want to start by a positive leak that tumbled into a domino effect of movies.
Okay.
Multiple movies.
There was a test footage leak of Deadpool sitting on an overpass, dropping down into a car and fucking everyone up.
Yeah.
And like that scene was leaked. It was leaked by Ryan Reynolds, leaked, but like it was dropped. And in order to get more,
Do you want this?
Yeah.
Do you like
Would you like to see more?
more attention and like hype behind it. And that is what spawned like the direction they went in with it and exploded the movie. Like, and now we have 3 movies of it.
Okay. Here's why that particular avenue and approach works. That was the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Yes.
It wasn't the fucking plot twist.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Bad
It
guy
had
reveal.
No plot involved. It had no other characters
Just
implemented.
action.
Just action. And it was the opening part of the movie. That's how that works.
It was like the pilot episode of a
Brilliant
TV show.
analysis, Daryl.
Yeah. It was a pilot episode of a TV show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna buy this? Right? Is the network gonna pay for this or no?
Even some games have done that where they've just, hey, here's the first 10 minutes of
The
whatever
gameplay,
whatever
the
game it
tutorial.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like even that I'm kind of okay with, because like I'm not gonna watch the whole 10 minutes. I might watch a minute of it, but again, like to Trevor's point, there's no plot, there's no additional characters introduced. Like it's just gameplay, and I would much rather that.
Perfect example of that is our episode next week, Crimson Desert, right? They've shown so many chunks of that game but without showing anything of that game.
Yes.
To the point where everyone's
Yeah.
just like, what exactly
What
is this?
Yes.
And we're gonna get into that next.
Yes,
week,
and that's
because
its
that is a
own-
whole ass
That's a
episode.
whole other thing.
Yeah.
But like, that's part of why also it's hitting social media right now, because you're getting to that where people are like, holy shit, like you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I
This
didn't know
is in the
this was,
game?
yeah, I didn't know this
Yeah.
was in the game.
Yeah.
But there's more of that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's a big part of it, right? Where it's just like, oh yeah, this isn't just like the same as every other game where they're like, oh yeah, it's a D&D based game, except we made it third person. You're like, okay, so it's an action RPG like
so
every
it's
other game.
like every other, yeah.
And on the other topic of leaks, this is one that Jordan actually called quite recently. There was leaks recently on Reddit from a pretty consistently confirmed leaker. I can't remember the actual details, but I sent it to the chat and Jordan's like, I fucking called it. 2 different Star Fox games.
As soon as the Mario,
But there's
as
an
soon as it was,
important caveat to
yeah,
that.
Yes. And another Metroid game. And
well, then you knew they were going to make one eventually.
Metroid? Fucking stupid franchise.
let's hear your caveat.
So I don't know how many episodes ago it was, but I talked about Star Fox Adventures on
Yes.
GameCube and how that was underrated because you played as Fox McCloud out of the ship.
Yes.
Yep.
And one of the Star Fox games that's rumored in development is exactly that. It's a
bringing
third-person
it back, yeah.
action game that's
It's their Ratchet and Clank.
yeah. Now whether it's
Don't
like
say
a
that.
sequel
Don't tell me
or
that.
Spiritual successor, we don't know. But
Slippy
What's-
rides on his back like a
Well, it
back
seems
pack.
like they're, like you said, like with the first Mario movie, they really focused on this new character design of Donkey Kong. And then instead of getting
Right.
a new third person Mario game, we got the new Donkey Kong Bonanza,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of people have said, like, oh, now that we've revealed this like cool new looking Star Fox, once again, we're not necessarily going to be getting a Mario game. We're going to be getting the Mario game equivalent, but as Star Fox, which seems to be, I don't think it's a bad strategy, because there is a point where you're going to run out of shit to do as Mario, no matter how many funny hats he puts on and gets powers. But like it's just an alternate way to use their systems with new characters and obviously expand on franchises. Because for a while, outside of Link and Mario, like and I guess Pokemon, like Nintendo was kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Well, and it just shows how underutilized so many of Nintendo's franchises are in
They've
the
just
modern
been
era.
sitting on them.
Because, like, back in the day, sound old as fuck.
Well, we are.
Yeah.
we are. It's fine, whatever. But like, if you
Represent.
think about the Super Nintendo era and the N64 era, especially, though both of those eras, it was everybody. Like, you had every mascot had their time to shine. They had great games to play.
They had followings.
And
This
then
is the
like
birth of it's like Super Smash. You
Yeah.
like incorporated them together because they each had a viable
they all had
stance
fan
of their own.
bases.
Yeah.
Right. And then like as we kind of got into the GameCube and the Wii and so on and so on, a lot of those like tertiary characters just started to fall off, and it's such a shame because like Star Fox on the Super Nintendo is honestly probably one of my most played Super Nintendo games. And so like there's got to be a want for it. Fucking F-Zero.
Yeah.
How many
Ugh.
times have you said, give us an F-Zero game?
Give us something
Like,
that isn't Mario Kart,
yeah.
Yes.
like a high speed racer. It doesn't
Fuck.
have to be a combat racer, but just something that is Nintendo that's a high speed racer that isn't a real world car game.
Dude.
burnout style.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that because you can't play Need for Speed or The
Fuck.
Crew or any of those games on Nintendo.
I'd take an F-Zero like action game. Like let me play as Captain Falcon beating the shit out of things like he does in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Like his Falcon kick and Falcon punch. Let me do that in like a
Seems
Devil
kind of
May
pointless
Cry.
to be in a car and be
Yeah.
able to do that.
Yeah, right.
Just
Like-
opens the door and just
Fuck,
kicks him
man.
out.
Give me like a
Road
Devil
Rash,
May
yeah.
Cry fighting system, but
God.
for that, like just so over the top. And anyway, I mean, yeah, just
It's like half Street
underutilized.
Fighter, half F-Zero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You beat me in that race. Let's challenge
fight.
each other
Let's
in a
fight.
fist fight.
Yeah,
for pink
we're
slips.
fight each other now.
Let's fight.
Yeah, there's just so many opportunities. It's just it is a shame because there's so many good, like you said, outside of Mario, there's so many good franchises.
Yeah, and they just really honed in on. They're like, okay, these are our big three. You got to stick to them. It's like, guys, but you have so many characters that you've just like ignored.
Mm-hmm.
And if you even let other people develop these games for you, Nintendo, like as people complain, like same with the PS5, it's like there's like 5 games, right?
Yeah.
There's 5 games for this system that are actually new. It's like,
Yeah.
well, you could have 20 if you actually expanded
If you-
on your back to your franchises that made you super popular.
But no, let's buy all these companies
And then
do nothing.
fire everyone and
And
shut
then
them
do
down.
fuck all.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. Yeah.
Anyways.
Holy shit.
Well, how about
that was a tangent.
how about we steer into some other games? This is it's been a lot of movies, but what other games have been notably leaked?
Well, on the
over?
Nintendo front, they've now leaked that they're remaking Ocarina of Time. And
Yeah.
apparently Nintendo is pissed that got
Real
out,
upset.
which really shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. We kind of all figured it was
Yeah.
about to happen eventually. But I also think on top of that, similar to Ocarina of Time, since it was made on the same development system,
Yeah.
is we're going to be getting Majora's Mask as well.
Combo pack, $200.
I don't know about combo pack. I think there's going to be a delay.
Don't put that out there.
Don't you put that evil on.
or you could get the $1,000 special edition Switch 2 with it, with like the gold and green controllers. But
Fuck, man. Here,
I
we're
could see
giving
that
them too
happening,
many
right? Because the
ideas.
originals were made on the exact same system. They just took all of the pieces, put them into a new
Yeah.
story. I could see that happening again.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, historically, there were some notable leaks too. With like, I don't know if you remember, like Last of Us 2 when it initially came. When it initially came out, not the remaster of the remake of the remaster, but when it initially came out, some leaks
For a mediocre game. You heard me.
the leaks caused it to release early.
Yeah,
It like forced them to
they
release
pushed
early
up the release date.
because major story points got leaked. Joel dies.
Oh,
I have a question for you guys, because I wonder, does it follow for every game? And especially we just did our episode recently about all the games that failed and why. But do you think any of the buildup for those, or any of the marketing stuff beforehand for any of those games, like Concord or any of those, like, do you think that helped lead to their demise?
I think it was an overcompensation.
It's a bit of a mix because you have the world of the internet right now who just wants to dump on anything and everything.
yeah,
right.
everybody.
If they
shits on
don't like it,
everything,
like
yeah.
whether it's good or
Haters.
Yeah.
good or not, right? They're going to dump
Whether
it.
it's good
but,
enough.
But with Concord, right? Everyone got really hyped up
Yeah.
because they're like, this trailer's cool as shit, right?
Yeah,
Like, this is like
Awesome
Diablo battle or Blizzard levels of like trailer.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is super cool.
Yeah.
And then when they finally were like, whether it was the beta test or they were doing like a network test, and then they came out and they're like, here's the gameplay footage. It's a hero shooter. This is like a direct copy of like an Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They send out their
And then
clone,
everyone went,
yeah.
Wow, really? Really? Right? Like that's like with this new Insomniac game that's been teased, this like super space,
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever
I keep
game.
forgetting the.
I always
fucking
forget the name of it.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it's like if they then brought out gameplay and then it's like a top down, like isometric game or something, everyone would be like, what the fuck is this? Right? Like, and that's what it is. It's like, it's like that
like
mix.
a twin stick shooter,
Yeah.
like an indie game.
And-
Fuck, man.
What's that game? The one we played.
Game called.
The bar.
Can't remember. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Oh fuck.
It doesn't.
I
Like,
know what you're
yes.
talking about. I can't remember the name.
But it's the same thing. There's also like, it's not a leak problem, but it's also this like overhype problem, right? You get the high guards in the other games where they're like, this is the first quadruple A game ever. This is the greatest thing. This is the greatest thing known to man. And you're like, it's completely untested. Like some
Yeah.
media person went way too over the top,
Yeah.
right? And then you're just like, wow, that did not meet any expectations at all.
Well, it's funny because then you look at it and go, okay, are leaks strategic from
Sometimes I think
from
they
the
are.
dev? And my case in point is pretty much every Assassin's Creed ever. Like
Yeah.
almost every Assassin's Creed game has been leaked. You know, whether it's 6 months before launch or 2 months before launch or whatever. But at some point, you kind of sit back and you go, all right, Ubisoft, I'm not an idiot.
They're just trying to get back in
Yeah.
the news cycle a little bit. You know, they've had a rough
Like,
quarter.
if it keeps happening every single game,
I mean, yeah, you got to look at that and go, okay, they obviously as a company, they think there's value in that. And, you know, it's a weird strategy, but
It's a bold move, Cotton.
yeah, you know, I feel
No,
like
Paisley.
in certain situations, maybe there is some value there. But to Daryl's point, it depends on what you show and how much you show. Like if it's, you know, if we're talking games, if it's just like a screenshot or a loading screen or
The intro cinematic, like that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's again, to me, that's fine.
that's okay.
Like, that's okay to me
Yeah.
because it's what you're exposed to immediately when you pick it up. So
Mhm.
it's like a refresh. It's not really taking anything away from the experience you're about to have.
like
Yeah,
plot
yeah.
points you're going to experience later in
Yes.
the game.
Yes, like not it wasn't a leak, it's more of just like a media release, was the newest Divinity Original Sin,
Yeah.
right.
It's pretty much the opening cinematic. You know what Larian's doing. It's going to be a turn-based,
Mm.
top-down, like RPG turn-based game. The cinematic, everyone's like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
This is
Right?
messed up,
Like this
dude.
looks cool as hell, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know anything,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And they didn't
Yeah.
ruin it. They don't necessarily
No.
bring back any specific characters or nothing. They just give you a glimpse of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is it's better. Like even just teasing. Like I think of Final Fantasy Remake when it was first being teased. All that came out was Cloud Sword.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole thing. It was just an image of Cloud Sword in,
Yeah,
the,
in the
stuck
ground.
in the ground.
And then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
music started playing, and everyone was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Here we go,
including
again.
me. But like that's excellent.
That's perfect because
And
that's
that's
a
good
that's a
leak.
question of like,
Yeah.
is it a brand new game? Is it a remake? Is it a new IP? Is it
It
something
gets the
else?
conversation going
Correct.
online, right? Again, it's that whole, what is it? What do you think? Oh, I think I think you're wrong. You know,
Yeah.
that's where leaks are
Stoke the
beneficial.
conversation.
Yeah.
Leave it open.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah. Don't fucking spoon feed me exactly what it's
I don't want to
going
know
be.
that Dom Toretto is going to use the power family again.
I mean, after the second one, we kind of knew that's kind of his
After he went to
superpower.
space.
Yeah.
So it's not an infinity gauntlet. It's an
No.
infinity wife beater you put
Yeah.
on. It's like, no.
bedazzled?
Yeah.
This can't even get mustard stains on it. It's too powerful.
Just sequined family across the
Yeah,
chest.
there you go.
You have to rub.
you gotta rub it in a specific way. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I got a couple games that had notable leaks that I just want to rapid fire because I went back through and was looking at older games. And I was like, fuck, I remember when that happened. So Crisis 2, first person shooter from Crytek. An entire build of that game got leaked.
I mean, no one could run it anyways.
Yeah.
So fuck.
But can it run Crisis?
Yeah.
Like 3 months before launch, that a whole build came out, including the multiplayer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And,
Oops. How was that?
yeah, and then I'm pretty sure, like similar to what Trevor was mentioning, I'm pretty sure they had to move release up.
Yeah. And then the game was just broken. And
yeah, well, and then
there's so many
nobody
problems
could
with
run
that
it
game.
anyway. And then you got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, like the original Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, because that was like the weird trench one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and similar thing, almost a full build of that game came out with story missions. So a lot of people already knew like what the ending of the game was going to be before it had even launched. And so you're kind of sitting there like,
that's not even like a leak. That's like a security breach.
Yeah, like, that's a fucking
completely
huge
different.
issue.
Yeah.
and then I didn't know this until I was doing some research, but StarCraft 2, Heart of the Swarm, the Zerg expansion, I guess had a major story leak.
Well, that's
Like-
weird for Blizzard. They're usually pretty on top of that shit.
Yeah, like I don't remember that happening, but I guess like storyboard stuff and like
crazy.
and like story beats and a bunch of the campaign stuff had been leaked ahead of time. And like Daryl's point, I don't remember the last time a Blizzard game.
I was gonna say like Blizzard's pretty.
They just
like,
got it pretty locked down.
locked down.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of legal things in place at Blizzard
Yes.
make everybody there stay that accountable to things. But
But on the opposite side with Blizzard, with anti-leak,
yeah,
you get like the newest DLC stuff for the Warlock on Diablo 2, also for Diablo 4,
Yeah.
right? Where they're just like, hey, by the way, here you go. And everyone's just like,
Yeah.
right?
What do you mean? I get an update for a 25-year-old game that is
Yeah.
my all-time favorite.
Yeah, but it's
So
like
crazy.
using the Trojan horse of Diablo
with
4.
that. I'm okay with
Yes.
that. I'm good with it. Like
Shadow drops are always a good thing.
I
and
fucking
more
love shadow
companies
drops.
need to do shadow
Especially
drops.
at these like big events, right? Where they're like,
Yes.
hey, we're making a big announcement, whatever it's,
it's
going
out
to be.
today.
By-
I love that.
Yeah.
I
like
eat that shit
up
up
ass
now.
Yes, I love when that
And, like,
happens.
I'm pretty sure when that happened with like the Diablo Warlock announcement,
Yeah, you were like,
I bought it.
you were like,
like,
caps
You
lock,
went immediately.
full caps lock texting. I'm
Yeah.
buying it right now.
Like Daryl, wasn't Need for Speed Unbound similar to that? Like it wasn't a shadow drop, but it was
It was a quick
it was like
release.
2 months,
Yeah.
3 months.
They announced it and
It was-
released it, but
yeah.
I wanna
that was
say,
also
like,
for a
weeks.
reason.
Like
Yeah.
it was short.
Yeah.
I think they announced it. I think it was 2 weeks before. They were like,
Yeah.
by the way,
But,
there's
like,
a new
I'm
one
okay
coming.
with that too.
I'm cool with that.
Like,
I
that
didn't really
is
like
okay.
the game.
No,
but I was,
yeah, the game quality
We
is a
just talked
different.
about
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
its own
It's a
problem.
different thing, but-
Different conversation.
but the way that they marketed that I was like, oh,
I mean,
brilliant, perfect. Let's
that-
fucking go.
And that's where it doesn't get lost in back into the universe. We're like, why would you talk about this? Like, I think of like
Yeah.
the next Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, why are we
Right?
talking about
We're
Elder
like,
Scrolls?
at least GTA, at least Grand Theft Auto 6, we have seen things.
Yes.
We know that it is being worked on. We can see that it's like a technical fucking
Yeah.
masterpiece
Yeah.
of some kind, or that's what they're going
Trailers
for.
And,
Yeah.
But it also leaked. There was leaks of it in like 2022.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but
it's been under development for
yeah,
like
yeah,
20
yeah.
years.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's been
tons.
developed for
But, like-
15 years. It's like you're you're bound to have a leak.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody's
Yeah.
gonna spill the
Yeah.
beans.
Yeah.
But on the opposite side, when you go to like the next Elder Scrolls, not really a leak, but they're like, we're working on it. You're like,
Cool.
why would
Yeah.
you fucking tell us that? It's now been like 3 years, 4 years since they said that.
Yeah, we haven't seen
We haven't
anything.
seen jack shit,
Yeah.
right? Because Starfield sucked
Don't be
butts.
mad at us. We're working on
Yeah,
it.
Like,
we're busy.
Todd Howard, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing over there at Bethesda? But like, why even talk about it?
Fucking Bethesda.
Yeah, Jordan
I got
loves
so
Jordan
many
loves
thoughts about
Bethesda.
Bethesda. Yeah. No, you're 100% right, though, man. Honestly, like, stop trying to capture the hype cycle for 3, 4, 5 years. We know that AAA games now, we're going to get one every fucking decade. Like, we're not going to get a sequel every couple years like we
And you
used to.
can't bottle the GTA 6 nonsense with like everybody
No.
commenting, I got World War 3 before GTA
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Or like, you can't, like, that's just not
That
a
marketing
normal,
campaign. That's not a normal
That's not a
marketing
normal
campaign.
occurrence for
Yeah.
games.
Yes.
But like, that's not going to happen with everything. Grand Theft Auto has a very, I would say, different
Very
market
loud
of
following.
following
Yes.
gamers that
Yeah.
like, very different
It's a
niche.
different breed of
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Like even now,
honestly,
getting announcements for 2027 already. I'm just like, I would
care.
rather you not tell me,
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
don't
don't
care.
tell me.
right? Like even with like Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
Like, just games like
I'm
that.
with
It's
you.
like
I'm with you.
I'm excited for it.
I'm
Okay,
excited.
that the only thing I've seen is him at a bar table. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. That's the only.
But I also don't
Yeah.
think I even needed to see that
I don't. Yeah.
until like August, and like a month or
Yep.
two before it comes out. Be
Yes.
like, by the way,
September, right?
it's sometime this
September.
fall. It's sometime this year.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
that's the thing. I
Yeah,
didn't need to see it till like
Yeah.
now-ish.
I'm ready to be heard again.
Yeah, and there's certain and there's certain studios and developers that get a lot of leeway with what they do. It's like, okay, well, Insomniac. It's like, we know your game's gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want marketing wise. I don't give a
But
fuck.
I
don't
trust
overdo it.
you. I trust you a bit more.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not gonna watch it anyway. I'm just gonna buy it
I'm buying the game,
blindly, knowing it's going to be good.
But I mean, Insomniac's great for that. They did with
Yeah.
that the new Ratchet and Clank, right? Like everyone's kind of like, oh, there's going to be some like interdimensional different Lombax that's going to be opposite Ratchet. Be like, who is it? What's their name?
Yeah.
Right? What
Yeah.
do they do?
Yeah, keep it thin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, we've gotten to the point, and Daryl said it earlier, like the instant gratification of society now it sucks in so many ways, and in gaming it's no different. And we've got some examples, like leaks are not new.
No, God,
they've been happening since the dawn of time.
And
but
to be fair to companies that do try to safeguard everything, and then some asshole goes in and like hacks their shit just to go find out whatever's going on.
Yeah.
There's a special place in hell for you fuckers too. That's an unfortunate piece that can happen, but it really, like, I don't understand. I don't get the I need to know before it's out kind of aspect of anything.
These are the kids that shake Christmas presents and
exactly.
open up corners and shit.
I don't need to know.
The worst type of people. This gun goes out to my sister-in-law because she's that person.
That's so good.
Okay, so like I gotta know, what movie was spoiled by the trailer for you? What movie absolutely was just like ruined any interest in that movie? What movie?
What trailer gave away too much?
Yes.
Warcraft.
I mean, it gave away nothing.
Anything in the last 5 years. But,
a lot of them for sure.
Guys, I don't want to be angry anymore.
Here, try some of this.
Just tell people to stop doing stupid shit.
I know,
and we won't be so upset.
Stop ruining things.
Stop doing stupid shit.
And like you impatient little morons from this generation. We're back. Can you exercise some patience and just like take a breath and let the rest of us like enjoy life? Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back for this. I don't care.
Daryl's circling back.
Yeah. Grow a pair. Wait. Be patient. It's fine. It's fine.
The payoff is always better.
Yes.
That's one thing I will say, especially with movies. The movies that I have actively stayed away from the marketing and have just fucking gone to the theater, they've always been better. I've always enjoyed that product better. So
this is a learning experience.
We're learning.
All right.
But yes,
okay, now I'm done.
Like Kyle said, if there's movies or games that were leaked for you, please tell us. We'd love to.
We want to get a top 10 greatest hits.
It would be
top
great.
10 ruined movies.
Yeah.
So let us know. After all that, I think that was good enough.
It's good enough.
Yeah, it was good enough.
Fired up.
Coming now to a theater near you. Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
It's good. You know what? Better than good. Good enough.
Good enough.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at GEG Podcast. Check out our website, goodenoughgaming.com, and write us an email about anything from our episodes or something you would like us to discuss in the future. You can also now join us on Discord on the Good Enough Gaming Discord server. We really appreciate you listening and hope you continue to join us on this epic adventure of discussing all things gaming and nerdy. Please subscribe to the Good Enough Gaming Podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or wherever else you listen to your podcasts, and rate us 5 stars so we can find more good enoughers in the process. Just remember, we might not be great, but we are good enough.